All that you choose to keep in your life has a direct impact on your mood, your energy, your sense of self. To understand that everything is energy, everything carries a vibration, a frequency, is to see through a new lens, one that reflects our inner world. Choosing more consciously how I spent my time, my energy, was more than a lifestyle change. I knew the shifts weren't only about my calendar or my home. I was standing at a bridge. The bridge between my outer world and inner transformation. Welcome to part 2, in a series where I take you through my year of simplifying, how slow living became a way to reset my nervous system, to reconnect with my truest self. While it's only been half a year, the shift that simplifying has brought into my life is one that feels honest and lasting. Where once I felt inundated with chores now takes less energy and time, instead bringing joy and a way to romanticize my daily life. I move about with intention. I have more moments with my son and more quiet spaces weaved into the day. Like the layers of the onion, I have come to recognize the many layers to this path I chose, each one revealing itself in its own time. But it all started with a desire of living with less. Less things, less tasks, less demands. And having less has given me more. It filled my life with the things that matter the most. It's lifted a weight, one I have been carrying on my shoulders for some time. As the weight was lifted and I regained a spring in my step, I was met with my breath once again. The quiet companion, even when forgotten, still gives its life to us. Its natural rhythm always constant. However, the breath is shaped by our environment, our emotions, our tempo. Without awareness, we can move through the day caught in shallow inhales and short exhales, completely unnoticed, but each breath is deeply felt by the body. I once read in a book about an ancient yogic belief, and they believed that we are each born with a certain number of breaths, and once those breaths have been used up, our life comes to its end. Now you might take this literally, but the story stuck with me. It went on to reflect upon nature, suggesting that the scurrying mouse lives with anxious and rapid breath, short breath, and has a short lifespan, compared to the turtle that is seen as calm in nature, takes longer breaths, and can live for decades. And doesn't it make you think about how the way that we breathe mirrors the way that we live? Hey, little man. Do you want some tea? Very gentle, very gentle. This is Mummy's. Yeah, camera. In part 1, I spoke upon the koshas, particularly the pranamaya kosha, the outer physical layer. The second layer exposes the pranamaya kosha, the energy body. This is your vibration, your frequency. It's known as chi, life force, vital energy, and in yoga we call it prana. While prana isn't exactly the breath is how we move prana. The breath is a tool that allows you to feel it, to shift it. The more we slow down, the more we sense the quality of this energy. What fills your cup and what depletes it. As my days became less rushed, I witnessed my breath again regulate itself. The more I allowed space between tasks, the more space appeared between my thoughts. And in that space, my exhale lengthened. The exhale is what calms the body. It's what signals to the vagus nerve, you're safe now. When the body feels safe and the nervous system balanced, it's here we see the difference between reactiveness and responsiveness, where we find moments to pause, moments of peace, and not because we earned them, but simply because we are worthy. The breath is teaching my nervous system to feel safe again, and this safety continues to feed my choices, reinforcing the commitment I make to slowing down and simplifying. I feel safe enough to let go of what no longer aligns. I am guided by my higher self, not my to-do list. To listen, to pause, to choose presence over productivity, these are not things we are taught. They go against the grain of culture that praises doing over being. But each small act of alignment begins to rewire something deep within us. To live this way is not to abandon responsibility, it is to reclaim inner authority. What if you asked, what do I have the energy for today, instead of what's on my to-do list today? What if your choices were shaped by inner awareness, not external pressure? Let the breath be your guide, a gentle check-in, a quiet way of asking, how am I really? And moving forward from a place of honesty. I'm Martina, a certified yoga therapist with a deep calling to help women thrive. On this channel, I'm here to guide you toward a life of vibrant health through movement, mindful living, and sacred ritual. This is your invitation to notice the breath, not to change it in any way, but rather to feel it. Because the breath will tell you things your mind hasn't yet put into words. Your breath is the bridge between your inner and outer world.